All right, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are at the top of where are we? Where's this? It says right there, Woody Gap. We're gonna take the Grom down this side of it, the technical side, and we're gonna talk about how you can slay the twisties on a mini bike. And we're gonna do that right now. You be safe. So first and foremost, whenever you have a mini bike like this, you really can make a lot of mistakes. So headed into the turns, just for the simple fact that you really don't have to utilize very much brake going downhill, you can really work on your lines, your body positioning, a lot of different things, and it's going to be super forgiving, right? So like even into this, I'm going to give it a little bit of front brake just to bring me down. But realistically, if I really wanted to, if I was really going to get after it on this run downhill, I could most likely only roll off the throttle, not worry about any front brake at all, just because of the size of the engine. This is only 125 cc's, and having one of these things to work on your cornering and your twisty roads in general, if you have access to roads like this, I mean, this is a motorcyclist's dream. And then you add in something like this, it's super small. It actually is phenomenal. So this thing only has 4 gears, but it's super forgiving because it's so small. The center of gravity is really low, and you can just really rip. And just as a disclaimer, I don't care what anybody says, ripping one of these down the mountains like this is so much more fun than going super fast and doing highway pulls. It's unbelievable. You should be doing this if you can. So once again, we're talking about getting onto these twisties and really sending it, if you can, to practice your body position, looking at the lines, seeing the curves before they come, knowing where you want to be, but really feeling the road and letting the bike just kind of take you down the mountain. Uphill's the same thing, only the opposite, and it's even more forgiving because you're working against the momentum, right? You're trying to go uphill and your bike's struggling. A couple of these turns I'm going to actually throw my body weight around just a little bit, just to show you how you can actually just whip the bike around without using any brake. Look, off the throttle at all, no brake, but it'll just like butter go around these turns. And you don't got to be no street Rossi, you don't got to be hanging off, you don't have to be dragging your knee to really enjoy these roads and to really take them quickly. The momentum of the bike and you going down the hill is going to allow you to just kind of carve. And doing this is some of the most fun that you can have. And once again, I'm going to use a little bit of front brake here just on some of these turns, only because I don't fully trust that front tire to hold. Off the throttle, we're going to apply a little bit of brake here, lean into it all the way through, and then it's back the other way. A little bit of brake. A little bit of brake again for this one. And even too, like on bigger bikes with more displacement, a lot of this, you would never add lean angle and throttle at the same time. That's just a huge no-no. It's an easy way for you to low side just to wash out the back end. But when you have a bike like this that is that forgiving, you can worry about a lot of other things and not really have to worry about, am I throttling out at the right place? You can start to work on them, which is again why something like this being so forgiving is, in my opinion, one of the best places not only to learn how to ride a motorcycle in general, but to start even advancing your skills into more technical stuff. Almost at the bottom here, I think. But doing this run, and this is only, I think, the second or maybe third time I've been on this road, so I don't even know the road that well, which a road like the Tail of the Dragon, if I'm, you know, since I'm way more familiar with that, you can get on that road with this bike and just, I mean, absolutely shred. Come into this turn here. So we caught up to somebody, and this person might be new, might be just out for a general cruise, so I don't want to, oh, he wants me to go. Okay, thank you. All right, we're not going to wash out through that, down the thing here. Going to give it a little break. Through there. Watch out for this guy. So that's always good too. You see in some of these roads where you get people in front of you, and they let you go by, which is nice. He was out for a cruise, so you're not only learning about curves and about the downhill, but you're learning about rider etiquette too, which is always nice. So we're gonna go down here to the bottom. We're gonna turn around, wrap it up, and wait for Mac to get here, who is a competent rider, and she's been slaying these roads. So not that I want to see like how far down we got to gap her, but I'm curious to see how long. I'm going to time it. And I actually could have been probably even more, a little bit more toasty coming down here. Had I, again, had a better front tire and not a couple roadblocks in the way, you know? So, moral of the story is, if you have access to a small bike like this, okay, and some roads, some mountain roads, some downhill, do that. Learn how to take your curves on something that's going to be forgiving. Everybody jumps on bikes that they have no business being on way too early into their career, and you know, just learning curve. They just jump on bikes that they can't really handle yet, they don't understand, and they can't utilize, and it just doesn't do you any good, right? So once again, I hope you enjoyed. If you're even near some place like this where you can go out and slay, do it. I highly encourage you to do that. Hey, you made it. Nice job. Wasn't even that long behind me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, be safe.